Hey guys.
Warning. You have
So
triggered the alarm system.
the
Are being recorded.
gentleman and his helper are in the back working. And I've got another crew. Well, I don't know. It's like I just got crews. I've got another company coming out sometime this afternoon. He's supposed to be taking that stuff to the dumpster. He hadn't come out yet. I'm going to show y'all this. I don't know if you can see what I see. Where is it? Do you see that dead stuff right there? Okay. That's a pine tree. It's right out here by the road. I'll show y'all. Mama said she was gonna, I was talking to her on the phone and she said, take that stuff to the dumpster, baby. I was talking to her on the phone. She was, I'll call, she was, I'm gonna come down and see you in just a second. I'll be there in a minute. I'm gonna come on my scooter. They dropped her golf cart off at the place to have it fixed. So this pine tree right there, now there's brush in front of it, and I think when you see that green mess around it, you don't realize it's a dead tree. It just all blends together. But that tree is just as dead as it can be. All the way up there, all that dead mess. Anyway, so I've got a company coming out to cut it. I told them they could throw it. So I'm gonna get right in front of this tree and aim myself like this. I told them they could throw it right there in my yard and then clean it up from there. They said it would be easier for them to throw it this way, as much in the ditch as they can get it so it'll be out of the road. And they're gonna put cones up somewhere here on the road, and then they're gonna land it. Look at that trash. That stuff came from the neighbor across the street right here. He rolled his trash can out. It was on a windy day last week or the week before last. And some of his stuff, boxes and stuff, blew across the road into my ditch. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe he didn't notice. At some point, finally, his trash got picked up. But he had to, walking from his driveway to the road, he had to have seen that trash in my ditch and knew that was his trash. He didn't even bother picking it up. So irritating. But, so yeah, they're going to throw it right here along the road and then use a tractor to take it around to Lester's driveway and up and then into my field there in front of Tony's, how I go into the back. But he said it's hollow. They were hitting on it. He pulled all this stuff off last night, all this bark. But look at it. And he was hitting it. It just crumbles. He said when it hits the ground, it's gonna explode. Like it's just gonna blow like a little bomb, all in pieces. So I don't know. All that stuff fell out of it, and just, I don't know, a few weeks ago when Buddy, he found them in different places, which was nice that he piled them up, but I can't mow there now, and that's the way to keep Levi. That's the whole reason I have my mailbox on a little bridge, is that Levi could walk out and get the mail. I think you can buy mailboxes for the front and the back that opens. I just took my mailbox and cut the back out. See, here's the front. Get up on the bridge. And I did it raggedy, but still, I put a little handle on it and a hinge. I had to reinforce it with a little piece of wood. And then Levi can get our mail from right here. Anyway, so when Betty piled all that pine tree up right there, it made it where Levi couldn't get to the bridge. Anyway, I'll eventually come out here and drag all this mess over to the burn pile I have over there on the side. I have a pile over there. There was an old tree that when Levi's dad and I were still together. It was right after we bought Nanny's property. We weren't together very long after that, but there was a tree there that he cut down. And I've been burning the root ever since. 20 years. We bought the property in 2000. So 22 years. For 22 years I've been burning that stump. That little cluster of mess right there. I've been burning. Y'all see I don't have any nails on right now. I was building the deck. It was just too hard to keep up with them, and then I waited too long and they looked really bad, so I sat one night watching a movie and just clipped them back and filed and clipped and filed and soaked in acetone and filed and finally got them off. But so I don't know where Mom's at. That cart may have gave out on her somewhere midway down here. Guess I'm gonna have to call her. So yeah, there's a company coming out to cut that tree. And then I see something moving up there. That may have been something red. That may have been her. Looked like it was going fast though. Oh no, that was Laramie's truck. There she is. She made it. She's so silly. Honey.
Warning. You have triggered the alarm system. Your residents are being...
Honey! It's Gigi. You okay?
Yeah.
Spank you in a minute.
Honey, please. Here I am. Are you filming me?
Yep.
Warning.
Where you
have
been?
triggered the alarm system.
I looked at my phone. It's been 34 minutes.
Stop. Well, I have first had an argument with Pawpaw.
You have triggered the
I
alarm
like this
system.
basket.
Your movements are
Nicole
being
gave that to me. If you need it, you can have it. I don't know yet where I would use it in the house.
Warning.
I
You
brought
have
some
triggered the
stuff.
alarm system.
All right, let me kill this
Are being
out.
recorded.
I got a message that they're here to work on the tree now. Oh, they've got a tie on it. They got a rope on it. There's the little girl. She used to ride Daddy's bus. Hey! I got a video going. I know I said Dad has a channel, but I didn't say that I have a channel too. Anyway, I wanted to video a little bit of, said the tree may be fixing to come down. I just seen your message.
Yeah, he hasn't started cutting on it yet. We're just trying to get the rope right.
Wouldn't it just be wonderful if it just snapped and it wouldn't be any cutting and it just come? No, it might fall on them.
It could go the other way. That's the problem with that. So he's just doing enough tension on it to where whenever he cuts, it will fall that way for sure. It'll
Yeah.
come back.
Do we need to pull the bridge out of there?
Nah, he'll be all right.
Okay. Because it's not attached. The mail lady bumps it sometimes and I have to pull it back where it needs to sit.
Nah, I think it's going to be okay.
Okay. All right, well. hear the chainsaw. I told her I'd try to listen for it, but I stepped out on the porch just in time. It's very nerve-wracking. I don't want it to fall without y'all seeing it fall. I'm scared. I'm not fast enough to get out of here. So exciting! I asked her, did she take PayPal so I could pay her that way, but she said that she didn't. She does some other cash apps, something that I don't do. So I don't know about those other ones, Venmo and Zelle or something. I don't do that kind of stuff. I've had PayPal ever since, I guess, eBay. Anyway, she said she can take a check because she doesn't do PayPal. These guys doing my backyard don't do PayPal either. I thought that was weird. To me, PayPal is just so easy. It's connected to your bank. I guess the other one's connected to your bank. I don't know. Like I'm gonna start seeing it moving. Not moving yet. I wonder if he's gonna cut like that wedge out of it. She's videoing down there too. She's got a better view than I do. She's gonna have a view of it coming at her. I'll have a view of it going away. I sort of want to be in the road when it falls. Stitch is wet. I'm gonna go around real quick when he ain't cutting. Oh, he's pulling it tight. This will be the cut. If he's got a wedge on that side already, this will be the cut that takes it down. I can see it shaking up there. He keeps telling that guy to back, pull some tension on it. Oh, I hear it. Oh, I hear it. There it goes. There it goes. Oh my gosh. That was loud. So loud. Now they got to get it out of the road. All right, I'll show y'all. He's gonna cut it up. All right, I'll show y'all a little bit later. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, she's pretty much in charge. The minute it hit, I'd already turned the camera off, but when he walked over here and got that other chainsaw, she said, the first thing you need to do is get it out of the road. That little guy picked up that chainsaw and started cutting. That's cute. Shoot, he's coming fast. Now I gotta run. I'm gonna tell you something, guys, and I hope you can hear me while I'm saying this. You guys watching these videos, y'all did this. Y'all allow me to have things like a backyard cleaned out that's needed to be done for a long time. And y'all have allowed me to have this tree cut that I knew that at some point I was so worried it was going to come down across the street on some of those new fences going up with those neighbors. And I don't know the neighbors, so it wouldn't be like I could talk to them and say, I'm so sorry, 'cause I can't speak Spanish. Y'all did this. Watching these videos, you have no idea how good this makes me feel to be able to do this, and how blessed I am to know that y'all did it. So I just got to keep your interest. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I thought he was coming. Oh my gosh. I ran and fast walked, and I'm still not here. And my phone was ringing. I don't know who was calling me. Alright. Well, I thought he was coming. Oh. Nope, he's not here yet. Oh. Whew. Oh. You guys have been a blessing. I'm not lying. I had so nervous to start a channel, and you know, I can't thank you enough. Oh, he brought it right there. Okay. I'm just gonna walk back and tell him to cut in right here. We're gonna cut it up smaller. All right, I'll talk to you in just a few minutes. They're weed eating in her yard, and it was scaring her, so she's in the house for a little while. Not head, just knot on the top of her head. Does that mean you're smart? If you have a knot on your head? Right back into the couch. And a scratch. Please don't. Minx, don't. Don't scratch on the couch, please. Please don't scratch on the couch. Pretty girl. Honey's like, why don't you leave that big dog in here with me? She's not a dog, she's a horse. All right, get out. All right, I'm gonna go back out. I made my rounds through the... Oh. I think the dog scared her, and she went from the top to the bottom. No, honey, I'm out by the road. No, ma'am. No. Whew. Oh, they've got it. So what it looked like they were doing to me, because I think I turned the phone off too soon. I actually, after I opened that gate going into the field, I turned around and he wasn't behind me, and I thought he was coming. But he had dropped a log. See there, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to walk over there and look. They dropped it, they pushed it all into Lester. See, Lester's driveway and Debbie's driveway, sort of, they're combined. It's like one big driveway, because that driveway going to Lester's house was originally Mom and Dad's driveway at one time. The school used to keep it up when Dad would bring the bus home. The school kept it up, but because the buses drove down it, and they would pack it a couple times a year. They would bring rock in, and they actually dug big ditches on both sides. And the driveway, the culvert was really wide, so the bus could pull in. Something's ate trash in Debbie's yard. So they brought the tree out of the road, and they're dropping it right here. That's Lester's dumpster right there. And they're cutting it up. And then they're taking it in smaller chunks that will fit down the driveway back to that fern pile. Oh, that's a big one. He's going to have to cut that up. Anyway, I think they've already got all the stuff off the road. I think she has a blower out there. Or somebody I thought had a blower. I might be wrong. So I'm so happy to have this done. All right, I'm gonna turn this. Oh, she's. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that was scary. He's smiling, that guy on the tractor. Guess he thought that was funny. That's the kind of stuff that Daniel or Jake would do. Laugh about it after you're almost injured. Alright. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. She was just telling me, I asked her how long they've been doing this tree removal stuff. And she said she worked for the man for several years. And then they own the company now. They bought it from him when he retired a year ago. So they've actually owned their own little company now. That's really good. And it's cute to see people, like here she is, in elementary school, 2nd grade, riding the bus with Dad. I don't know how long she lived down where she says she lives now. But she lived there then, but then at some point, just in our conversation, she lived for a while in Patton Village, which is another little town here in Splendora. But where she lives now and where she grew up at is where Dad drove the bus and drove her when she rode the bus when she was in 2nd grade. But she didn't ride the bus when I drove that same road. It's called Magnolia Estates. And I drove down there for years, but she didn't ride my bus then. So they must have moved at some point, but that's where they're back at. That's where they live at now. Anyway, that's pretty cool. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Whew. All right, everybody's gone. So there's the tree they took down. They put my bridge back. I see the 4x4 underneath there, so they didn't get it sitting on that, so I'll have to do that myself. But got it all cleaned up. Just a little bit of stuff here. I don't know what that car's sitting there doing. There's a little bit of trash here in the ditch, but it's just the bark. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I gotta go around down here. Go down here and close up the gate to the goat pasture. I don't know if they did. I might pull up and they closed it, but I was worried that they didn't because they didn't have to open it. I opened it and left it open for them. So I didn't know if they would think about closing it back or not. No, they didn't. I already put my goats back in, so I didn't want them to make their way around and come out this gate. Whew. Come on, gate. Sorry, I think my finger was in the way again. And I will show y'all the backyard in just a second. Let me get back around over there. Rohan! Get it! What are you doing over here? You want to get on a snake? They said they killed 3 snakes. 3 ground rattlers under that old deck at Tony's. I told them to pull that deck out. I said, I know you can't see it from here, but there's a deck. And it's laying on the ground. It's not on any kind of blocks or anything. So you can already see everything looks better. He got everything around this tree. He got everything around the pool. He got that whole fence line over there. He got all this all around the air conditioner and all that tall grass where those gray water pipes come out of the house. I told him he didn't have to do the whole backyard, but it looks like he sort of did, and he didn't have to. Just this area was all I needed done. I still put the goats in here every now and then and let them eat down that fence line, like I showed y'all in a little snip video earlier. But he did all of this so I can see the cyclone fence again. He got all along the bottom here. See, this never got finished. This was supposed to be, you know, the 3 rails like out there. And I got started at that end, working my way back to this corner. And I gotta get ant stuff too. I got a bed there, little bitty beds right there. There's still that one over there by the trampoline. I never did put killer on that one. And I think that, yeah, there's ants up in that old palm tree stump. So anyway, he got all around this. I didn't tell him not to do this. I was going to tell him don't worry about doing this because that's coming out of here. That's falling apart. It was not built, like I said before, with treated lumber. He got all of this, praise God. All around it, all this fence. See, all this. Now this is pushed over and I don't know why. It's like it's leaning. It is leaning. That's broke off at the bottom. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to drive a T-post in behind it on this back side. I'm going to drive a T-post in right there, real tight. And then I'm going to use a clamp and clamp it to it. And that'll hold it back up straight again. And it's probably the weight of all that crap that was growing on it. So look, I can see under his house. That's where that deck laid. Those steps need to come out of here too. They've got a hole in the top. You can't even step out because of the hole. That tree really needed to come. That's a weed. It's just a big weed. I guess he thought it was a tree. I don't know. Anyway, they got all this. This corner is completely open now. I can get all here. I can mow again. He got all around my garden, all around the fences. He did such a good job. Look at that guinea. Looks like she's dead. They're dusting. Dusting in the dust. Oh, look at the goats. They found all that hedge and stuff they're eating. Look at that one. Look at her. Is that Mary? One of them's right up on the top of that mess. Guys! No, I think that's Gimli. No, that is Mary. Mary! I can't tell I can't tell if that's a star or a stripe. Gimli just has a patch. Mary has it, you know, Mary's comes down her face and I can't tell from here. I think that's Mary. Mary, why are you on top up there? That's dangerous. Gimli, you stay down low, baby. Your sister is dangerous. Hey, Sam. Sam, you almost ran over that chicken. Sam. Beautiful boy. Beautiful, beautiful boy. Frodo, that guinea pop up. Frodo, that guinea pop up and scare you. Mary! Mary! Gimli? Where's Mary? Gimli, where's Mary? Mary! There she comes. Look how she runs. She's adorable. Hey, little bow legs. No, she don't really run bow legs. She runs like her legs have braces on. They're just straight and don't bend. Mary, that is dangerous for you to go up there. You don't even care what I'm saying. Hi, baby boy. Hi, my love, baby. Mary, please don't do dangerous. I know, but don't do dangerous things, Mary. Okay. I am so glad now that I can see over this fence. Oh, so glad that I can sit. I mean, I can sit on my deck and see my water, but I couldn't see all the way. I couldn't see Lester's anymore. I couldn't see anything from my backyard because of that overgrown mess. But you can see what I still have to mow all that. I'll mow maybe tomorrow evening or Monday morning. Oh, praise God. I want to thank y'all so much. Y'all allowed me to have these things done. And it takes a load off my back knowing that I don't have to try to figure out. I'd have to pay to have the tree cut down. That would have been hard for me to do, but I guess I could have done it. It just would have been hard, and praise God, y'all allowed me that I didn't have to. So thank you for that. All right, girls, let's go in. Honey, let's go in. I don't know why she runs the fence lines. She's a hunting dog. Honey, come on, let's go. Honey, come on. Chia, come on, let's go. Let's go in. It's hot outside. Let's go get a bath. Come on. I know I didn't work like these people worked, but I was out here with them a whole lot, off and on. So, I'm going in. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching my videos, which allowed me to get this stuff done. I really do appreciate it. So God bless y'all.